Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Steve, and tonight's another episode of Go Blue After Dark, where we smoke and talk Michigan football. Let's get into it. So all I can say about tonight's win is survive. We survived 3-0. That's all we can ask for right now. If you told me J.J. McCarthy was going to throw 3 interceptions, I'd have probably never believed it, but that's what happened. 8 for 13, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not Heisman-like numbers, but good thing about it, around college football, everybody had a bad week. I don't think it was too many games where somebody looked at like clearly the top team in the country. And even, Georgia and South Carolina, even Alabama struggled with South Florida. So JJ didn't have a good game at all. He know that. We all know that. Not go nitpick too much about it. Defense showed up. They held it down. We only gave up 6 points, which in the first quarter we gave up those 6 points. And to be honest, I feel Bowling Green should have definitely went for it on that 4th and 1. I saw that the quarterback was a little upset that they was going for a field goal when we was winning 7-3. You know you're going to lose the game. Go ahead and go for it. They'd have put us in a position to play different football, but which they didn't. It allowed us to stay on track to what we wanted to do. So not too much on offense today. Running game, Blake Corum had his first 100-yard game of the season. 12 carries, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. He looked good. He had that touchdown run when he drug dude, and it felt good to see him use his legs, on that touchdown run. So Donovan Edwards, 9 carries, 50 yards, no touchdowns. Longest carry was 11 yards. Still seem like they trying to find a way to get him going. Every game, it seems like they using a different formation to try to get him involved in the game. And right now, me personally, I say just leave him out there and let him be the receiver. Let him be that 3rd or 4th receiver, and steady trying to keep using him on these jet sweeps and all that bull crap. But receiving, we need to go ahead and let Roman Wilson be him. Even on that JJ's first interception, clearly it shows Roman Wilson left his man in the dust. He's him. Receiving, only 3 players caught the ball, which I like. I don't like that it was only 3 players, but those 3 players are very important to our success on offense. Cornelius Johnson, 3 catches, 71 yards, had the circus catch touchdown when he bobbled it, got a hold to it, scored the touchdown. 3 catches, 71 yards, a touchdown. Roman, Wilson, 2 catches, 42 yards, and the touchdown, where he just make it look easy. They're gonna load the box. So we're going to have to accept that. We're going to have to pass the ball. Let's pass it. Let's not come out first possession, run up the middle, get us behind the sticks. Now we got to look like the last year Michigan team where we just throwing it when we had to. Let's throw the ball first down. First possession, let's throw it. Colston Loveland had a nice catch today. 3 catches, 30 yards. That was it. So defense did their thing. We only gave up 6 points. We couldn't ask for a better defensive stand when we threw 3 interceptions. Fumbled the ball. Actually, 2 fumbles on special teams. But I know I'm not the only one where that tight end, Max Bredesen, fumbled that ball. All I can think about is Hill against Iowa 2016. Just get down, dude. You're not a runner. Please, you catch the ball, just get down. And so all I could think about was that 2016 game against Iowa when he fumbled that ball. But we got the dub. Couple things, like I say, it was an ugly game, so ain't too much to talk about. Running game, I think Blake Corum's looking better. It looked like he lost a couple pounds since the first game. He's looking more leaner, like he's getting into football shape. The receiver's looking good. I think we know JJ's not gonna have that type of performance, but once again, I like him to make decisions faster, get rid of that ball. Because once we get into Big Ten play, the same way you go back and look at the Nebraska and Colorado game, Nebraska D-line is no joke. They're going to get some pressure, and JJ going to have to make quicker decisions. And by quicker decisions, let's just go to Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson, then if he's not open, then whoever. But that dude's a star. He can be a star. If we play our cards right, Michigan has the talent. I'm not going to judge too much off this game. Like I said, it survived. Every game this week was a close game. Some teams lost. It survived third week of the football season. And you're going to have to win those type of games. So even though we only threw for 100 and some yards and basically looked sloppy, had to punt a couple times, we got the dub on the Rutgers. Jim Harbaugh come back. And that's going to be huge for JJ. Just his daily routine or Harbaugh hitting the shoulder pads and everything before the game starts. That's a lot. There's a reason Harbaugh do that. So I don't feel that we have anything too much to worry about with JJ. Defense looked good. I don't know what's going on with Rashad Bentley on the defensive line. It seemed like he gets less reps, but he make plays. So it must be something to do with his attitude, because it seems like he's not in the rotation until late in the game. Backup quarterback. That still continues to be a huge problem. I don't know what's going on with Alex Orji. He didn't look good back there. He didn't look like he wanted to be back there. I don't know. He didn't even look like he was looking to throw the ball. He just like he was getting it and just running to the sideline as quick as he can. Jaden, the other backup quarterback, I felt like if we'd have had the game in hand, we could have got him some more reps, because we're going to need him to be ready. I feel JJ's going to have to use his legs more once we enter Big Ten play, to where he's going to probably take some bruises. Hopefully it's just a play or so where we need a quarterback that's confident enough to where it's not like panic mode if JJ happens to have a situation going on. So backup quarterback is my main concern once again. But everything else, I'm not worried about Donovan Edwards. The receivers looked good. We just had some bad plays, which I'm glad we survived, because we could have easily been in a tough situation had they went for it on fourth down, because the momentum was definitely going their way. So we definitely need to address a couple things. Special teams, one of them. We need to. I like the Tyler Morris kid. Looked good this game. JJ missed him on the side where he was wide open. And it was just an overthrow. So I like our receivers. I like our tight end. I like this team. We have the team to win a national championship. You look around the college football, ain't too many teams where we not on their level. 2 years ago, when we lost to Georgia, it was like, yeah, we clearly wasn't on their level. But right now, I like our team against anybody. We have national championship talent. It's up. I think Sherrod Moore, did a horrible job. To be honest, I think all these motherfuckers did a horrible job at filling in for Jim Harbaugh. He let motherfuckers know this how important he is to this team. If Harbaugh leave, I don't think we have a coach capable enough of taking over this team right now if Harbaugh leave. So it's Harbaugh or nothing. He's going to have to stay around. With the way college football is with free agency, we're going to need Jim Harbaugh here. And tonight was a prime example. Tonight was a prime example because we look like shit. You know, far as far as play calling goes, it looked like shit. We didn't have too many chances on offense. We was on defense the whole game. We stood up, but it just we look like we not ready to win a championship, but we have the talent. We look better than most teams I saw this year so far. You know, Ohio don't look like shit right now. Tennessee just went down to Florida. Bama struggled with South Florida. You're going to have these games where you have to survive. And we did just that. We're 3-0 going into Big Ten play. Now we're going to see what we're about. Rutgers, we always struggle with Rutgers. Every year we always struggle with Rutgers. So, yes, I'm excited. You know, 3-0. I said earlier, I don't think we look like a top number 2 team in the nation. But once again, we just nitpicking because it's 100 other schools would love to be in our position right now. And we have a team, we have a coach coming back that we can use this as fuel now to run to the Big Ten. Even Penn State look vulnerable. I'm really scared of their running backs. They running backs scare me. I'm not going to lie. Penn State have some running backs. But I feel like our defensive line can put pressure on their quarterback. He's not the most athletic kid. He's a big kid, pocket guy, but that's for another day. 3-0 on the Rutgers. Jim Harbaugh is back. Go Blue.